We have finally made it. NXT in Chicago, Illinois. Now, I wish I could go on to this NXT, but maybe it was a good thing because I'm kind of sick right now and I'm barely recording this video. So, yeah. I've been drinking a lot of water, so yeah. But the debut of the CW Network, great show. Great show. The black and silver era is now in session. They showed our the new theme, and we sexy boy. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels came out and basically started dancing and said, "Welcome, boys and girls, to NXT. And since we're NXT's in a new era, why not get new titles?" And that's the NXT Championship and the NXT Women's Championship. They kind of ugly, I'm not going to opinion. But again, they could grow on me. It's literally the same championship, just with the new NXT logo in the middle. That's all it is. But yeah. But I'm gonna guess, since when Raw goes to Netflix, it's gonna be a new logo as well. Just how SmackDown got a new logo, NXT got a new logo, and who else got? Yeah, SmackDown, I think. They said, "Are you ready?" And then I was about to say, "Are you ready?" But then Triple H came out and said, "Are you ready?" The first match on that night, though, was Julia versus Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship. So, Julia came out, Roxanne Perez came out, Mike Rome did a beautiful announcement. And, yeah. Roxanne Perez, Julia, that's the up-close version of the NXT Women's Championship. So, what do you guys think down in the comments below of it? Hold on. So, yeah. They started with a lock-up, and then to the corner. And then, this was a very technical match, and they started with, like, a bunch of technical moves off the ropes. Boom. Shoulder tackle to the thing. Surprise roll for a 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. And then punches to the head, kicks to the gut. And then more submissions. Again, very technical match. Yeah. Better John Cena FTF I've seen. Then into a crossface, into a surprise roll for a 1-2. And they got in each other's faces, and then Roxanne Perez got her down and put her hand right next to her rib. So, yeah. And then a surprise roll for a 1-2. Elbow to the back of the head, but then Julia just starts attacking back, slam, kick, and then this beautiful Northern Lights thing for a 1-2. And then they start fighting, boom, 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 and then drop kick. Then Roxanne Perez got Julia to the outside and dived to her on the outside, and then coming back from. Then this beautiful northern, this like double underhook thing for 1-2, and into a submission, 1-2, into a pin for 1-2, and then got submission hold, another submission hold, and another STF. Then Roxanne Perez got the ropes, then a slam. Roxanne Perez got a roll up for a 1-2, 1-2, knee to the face for a 1-2, and then surprise roll for a 1-2, pop rocks, but Julia got out of the ring. Beautiful Northern Lights bomb, and then Cora Jade came back, attacked Julia, and Pop Rocks 1, 2, 3, and still your NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez. Yep, Cora Jade is back. And then, of course, at 3:11 p.m. Central Standard Time, this man CM Punk came, and then 2:02 p.m. Central Standard Time, Trick Williams, and then at like 12ish, he came. So yeah. And then the best match of this whole show, in my opinion, was the Street Fighter match, Wesley and Zachary Wentz. Fraxine was playing WWE 2K24. Anyway, Ava was basically saying, I completely agree, but this needs to be right down the middle. And Lexus King asked for advice. So, yeah. But they showed their No Mercy thing. But, Wesley came out. And then Jay Parker's and Lola Vice, they don't like each other. And then Zachary Wentz came out. Of course, Wesley went for a dive for the first 2 seconds. But then, Zachary Wentz got in the ring, did a dive too. And then they started beating each other up, threw him into the ring apron, threw him into the cart, and then Zachary Wentz took the grocery cart and slammed it into Wesley's face and connecting to the steel steps. And then when Zachary Wentz was getting a piece of wood, Wesley dived out to the outside. There's our NXT champion getting ready. Obviously, cool shots, super kick, chair shots, and then this sleeper hold to the outside through the wood, and 2 commercial break. And then when we came back from commercial break, we saw coast to coast with a garbage can for a 1-2-0, and then Zachary Wentz got drop kicked into that nasty steel chair, and then Wesley got thrown into a steel chair, basically hitting face first, and then the kendo sticks to the back stomach, and then he put the garbage can, and he just got nailed. Stomp to the back of the neck on the garbage can, and then a beautiful swanton bomb from the top row, 1-2-0, and then Wesley, and then when Zachary went for his UFO cutter, he got thrown off the rope onto the table, but then Barrett missed the table because he overshot. And then when Zachary Wentz was on the chair, Wesley hit him with a nasty double stomp on the chair for a 1-2-0. And then Wesley got hit, or Zachary Wentz got, Wesley was begging him not to do it, but a low blow, punch to the head, chain wrapped around his knees for a meteor for a 1-2-3. Once Wesley wins the match, and then the heelish Miz says, "Tell me how you really feel." Welcome to Miz TV. Let's welcome Oba Femi. Hoog. And then the Dawn of NXT, Tony D'Angelo. And the Miz basically said, Tony, you said that you were scared of Oba. And Tony basically said, I've always have put fear into people. But Oba, he's a different beast. And Oba said, and basically, Tony said, I'm going to take your title. And Oba said, Tony doesn't believe himself that he's going to beat me for this NXT title, or for the NXT North American Championship next week on this second episode of CW. And he said, and then Tony says, I grew up in this 20 minutes on the streets of Chicago here. And I'm going to take that championship next week and make sure you are just a man, Oba. So, yeah, and then Miz backed off because he was scared. So, yeah. And then Cora Jade said, I know people are memorized by Julian stuff. And then Roxanne Perez said, hey, what was that? And Cora Jade said, I know. We got some history. But I like the woman you became. And you still champ. And then Cora Jade, Miss Parker came out. And then Lola Vice came out. And then this match was probably the worst match on the show. But yeah, they need to somehow get this match on the show. There's only 4 matches, surprisingly, so yeah. I'm not gonna get into this match. Really, what you guys need and really paying attention to is that Jada Parker and Lola Vice did not get along. Where Jada Parker thought Lola Vice tried to kick her in the face. Right here, twice, and then Jada Parker got knocked off the apron. Because she thought that Lola Vice keeps attacking her. But Jada Parker walked off, and when Lola Vice was getting some offense in, JC Jane took advantage of Lola Vice and put her down. And a nasty knee to the face for a 1, 2, 3. And she said, yeah, and then JC Jane said, basically said this was a statement made. And Kalani basically said, I didn't come alone to Chicago, and bam, they came out, attacked them, boom, and boom. So yeah, and then they show what happened, how Trick Williams lost the championship in the first place, and CM freaking Punk came out, and it was gonna call it right down the middle. And then Trick Williams came out, and then the NXT champion Ethan Page came out, and Mike Rowan did the beautiful announcement. Whoop that trick, and Ethan Page is 86 days into his reign, and then the NXT Championship got held up. That NXT Championship for the last time, and then they lock up into the corner. CM Punk got him out of the corner, and they also got Trick Williams out of the corner. Roll for 1, 2, 1, ooh, and another roll for 1, 2, ooh, and lock up. And then CM Punk was being when Ethan Page was being in the ropes. Trick Williams went for a punch, but CM Punk caught the punch and didn't like it. And then when a surprise roll up happened, Ethan Page had his feet on the ropes, and CM Punk didn't like that, so they got into each other's faces and they started beating up. Then they started fighting for a 1, 2, ooh, kick to the face for 1, 2, ooh. Drop kick to the face, and then they threw Ethan Page into the stupid thing, and then threw the barricade, and then commercial break. And when they came back, kicks to the face, boom, and then Trick Williams caught Ethan Page's kick, and then oh my, went to the outside, punched him for a 1, 2, ooh, and then a beautiful neck breaker from Trick Williams, and then they started punching, comeback moves after comeback moves, kick to the face, and then Trick Williams got hit through into the steel steps, Eagle's Edge, onto the announce table, but then trick shot, then Ethan Page almost won again for a 1, 2, ooh, again from that stupid spot. And then they started fighting after CM Punk got them up. Went for the trick thing, kick to the face, and neck breaker thing for a 1, 2, ooh. And the Trick went for a trick shot, but then Ethan Page went for a 1, 2, pin for a 1, 2, ooh. Kick to the gut for a 1, 2, ooh. And then went for a knee to the face, and a trick shot for a 1. Wait. Oh, that was the GTS. Yeah, this was the GTS Trick Williams got, and then for a 1, 2, ooh, Trick Williams kicks out. But then Ethan Page made a mistake trying to, after CM Punk basically saved Trick Williams. Ethan Page get in the corner, trick shot, and 1, 2, 3. The era of NXT is over, and that whoop that trick era is back. And ready as Trick Williams is your new NXT champion and becomes the 7th time. The 7th person in NXT history to become that champion. And they have executive producers Paul Levesque, Lee Fitting, and Shawn Michaels. When CM Punk gave Ethan Page a GTS. So that was this Raw. This was the NXT debut on the CW Network review. Put down in the comments below what you guys think of this launch day. I thought it was incredible. But anyway, hit the subscribe button and that like button. And anyway, I'm trying to get better so I don't sound sick. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.